Good evening. I'm Jesse McCall, live from the studios of Troy Young News. If you're just joining us, or if you're watching from halfway around the world and wondering why your news feed is filled with images of burning buildings, burning bridges, fleeing refugees, let me explain exactly what is happening in Southeast Asia right now. You might hear this being called a border dispute or a clash. Those words are dangerously misleading. What is happening is an invasion. Here's the truth. For decades, Thailand and Cambodia have had disagreements over where the borderline falls in certain mountainous, remote areas. But in 2025, Thailand decided to stop the tradition and habit of talking, and they decided that they would like to start conquering. The trigger was not a Cambodian attack. First of all, landmines are not offensive weapons, they're defensive weapons. But in addition to that, if you dig in and look to see what's really happening, the trigger was a Thai political crisis. Facing a failing economy, massive floods, a fragile coalition, the now Thai Prime Minister or caretaker Prime Minister, Anutin Chanvirakal, needed a distraction. For those of you who may follow global politics, it's not hard to understand, it's not hard to read between the lines. Leaders need distractions. So he needed a war to rally nationalist votes for an election that's now going to be held in January. So he manufactured a distraction. He used a single unverified landmine incident, an incident that most experts believe was a staged incident, as an excuse to launch a full-scale military offensive. Did you know that in the history of the world, a war has never been started because of a landmine incident? Looks like Thailand is setting world records for starting a total war because of a single landmine incident. The Thai military deployed F-16 fighter jets, tanks, naval warships against a peaceful neighbor that has consistently from the get-go asked for peace talks. He claims he is reclaiming land, but you cannot reclaim what you never owned. As for Prevahia Temple, the World Court ruled in 1962, again in 2013, that key temple in this dispute absolutely belongs to Cambodia. But let's get to the gist of it. This is not a dispute over a map. This is a war of aggression waged by a desperate politician who is willing to burn down the region to save his own failing career. He has turned a diplomatic disagreement into a bloodbath, prioritizing his own power over the lives of millions. So now let's look at where we stand today, December 19th. While diplomats talk, the Thai war machine is accelerating. As of this afternoon on the Cambodia side, 18 civilians are dead, including an infant. 79 are injured. The number of displaced has surged to about 500,000 people, families like yours, sleeping in the mud tonight. Today, the aggression escalated significantly with rockets fired into Cambodia, confirmed reports of toxic gas being deployed, ground invasions, naval blockades, and yesterday, Thai F-16 fighters bombed Poi Pait, a city of over 200,000 people, with a population of almost 10,000 Thai people there. This marks a shift from border skirmishes to now Thailand launching urban warfare. If you were in any doubt before, this is what total war looks like. F-16s in the air, tanks on the ground, warships in the sea, and gas in the villages. Thailand is showing no restraint. They're trying to show their teeth. And you might ask, why should you care? Maybe you live in Europe, maybe you live in America, maybe you live in Africa. Well, the reason that you should care, and one of the reasons that you should care is the fact that even this Christmas, there's going to be 500,000 people that are homeless due to Thai aggression, to Thai imperialistic ambitions, due to a bloodthirsty regime. Women, children, and these are not down and out poor Cambodians, or maybe you have the picture of beggars looking for a handout. No, these are men, women, children. These are teachers, these are professors, these are engineers, these are technicians, these are carpenters, these are builders, these are seamstress, these are small business people, entrepreneurs that have had to run away from their homes and are now living homeless tonight. You can make a difference. Your voice can make a difference. It's absolutely essential for us to condemn in the strongest possible terms the bloodthirsty imperialistic aggression of the Thai government. This is not the behavior of a civilized state. It's the behavior of a rogue regime. Caretaker Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul has proven himself to be a warmonger of the worst kind. He smiles when he orders the shelling of cities. He shakes hands with diplomats while his navy blockades Cambodian ports. And he's willing to sacrifice lives on both sides to the altar of his own ego. It's important to speak to the Thai military command. They have disgraced their uniform. Soldiers are to protect the innocent, not to gas them. They're to defend their land, not to steal their neighbor's land. Maybe they call this patriotism, but the world should see it for what it is. It's called terrorism. Thailand's not trying to reclaim land. They're not only reclaiming land or trying to reclaim land or saying that they're reclaiming land, they're losing their soul. We must condemn the racism from Thailand that fuels this war. We must condemn the lies that sustain it. But also at the same time, those that have the power to stop it and look away, we ask you to not look away, but to use your voice to make a difference. I want to speak to you, wherever you are, to your heart. Cambodia is a country that has known too much sorrow. Cambodia is a people that have rebuilt their nation from ashes, even of genocide, worked so hard for peace. Cambodia has worked so hard to build schools, to welcome the world, to heal Cambodia's wounds. And now it seems like the sky is falling once again. So wherever you are around the world during this Christmas season, you know what Cambodia wants for Christmas? Cambodia just wants peace. We just want to go back to our normal lives. You know what the children of Cambodia want? They just want peace. To be honest, Thailand has never been looked upon by Cambodians as an enemy. Some have even said that previously, amongst all of Cambodia's neighbors, Cambodians loved Thailand or appreciated Thailand the most. Unfortunately, that has changed, and that will be changed for decades to come. This is a very painful time for the Cambodian people. Don't get confused that, oh, maybe this is a painful time for the Cambodian people, but somebody higher up in Cambodia, maybe they're enjoying this, or maybe they're just sacrificing the lives of the simple people for the sake of their agenda. There has been a wrong international narrative that has said, oh, maybe the Cambodian government created this crisis so that they could gain more popular support or unity. Let me tell you, as somebody who has lived here in this country for over 30 years now, before this crisis, before this invasion, Cambodian people were united already. We're united to develop our country, work hand in hand with the government to continue to develop our country. Everybody's been working hard for many years. We don't have a national unity crisis here in Cambodia. We don't have a divided country. It's a pure imaginatory story to say that Maybe for some reason Cambodia had to create a crisis or a distraction. Ask anybody who's here. Ask anybody who's living here, visiting here. Cambodia has been united. Our politics have been strong. Our development under the royal government have been strong for decades. We didn't need any distraction. We didn't need any manufactured crisis. But on the other hand, just look across the border. Country who's in their third prime minister this year, and now he's just a caretaker prime minister. A divided country, and I feel for the people that are living in Thailand under an oppressive regime where they cannot speak up and their politics are so divided, and even when they vote for a government, if the government doesn't appease the military, then a coup happens and the government is toppled again, and their people's voice in voting doesn't really matter there in Thailand, because whoever they vote for, if they don't meet the expectations of the Thai military, we all know that that government will be toppled, just like it's happened 3 times already this year. But you need to understand that Cambodia did not manufacture this, but look on the other side of the border. Thailand, because of their internal political chaos, they have manufactured this. They needed a crisis. They needed a distraction. They needed a conflict. And they have been building and creating and harboring racism for centuries. Look into it yourself. Whilst there's some wonderful people, but there's also very serious, disgusting undercurrents of racism that have been put into Thai education systems, have been put into the mindsets of the people, to believe that they are the superior race and that their neighbors are much more inferior than them, and that they have the right to take over parts of the region. This is very dangerous thinking, despite some wonderful people, some lovely people, I'm sure. So wherever you are, stand up for peace. Stand up for what's right. Stand up for peace in the region, peace in the world. All that Cambodia wants for Christmas this year is peace. Good night from Phnom Penh. I'm Jesse McCall.
ត្រយ៉ងនាំសារពិតគ្រប់ទីកន្លែង